Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. I'm exercising. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020. The album, Dad AF. Water so clear you can see to the bottom. $100,000 cars, everybody's got them. Oh my God, I have been singing that song Miami by Will Smith on repeat for like the last 3 days. I'm obsessed with that song. I don't know why. Now, if you don't know, what you don't know is a lot, okay? My husband and I have started the process of finding a home in Miami or South Florida. We started that late last year. So in 2021, we are hoping to find our home in Florida. Now, we will not be moving there full time. We are still going to keep our place in Indiana and go back and forth. I'm very, very excited about that. Water so clear, you can see to the bottom. $100,000 cars, I'll never have one. But that doesn't matter because I'll be in South Florida. So anyway, woo! Did you see all these YouTubers? Man, they all fled for New Year's to South Florida. Did you see that? Oh my God, the Jake and the Tanas and the Nikita Dragons. Well, Nikita Dragun, she was basically on a plane all of New Year's Eve. I could not follow this gal to save my life. I had no clue what was, I was like, girl, what are you doing? Okay, so first of all, she's in this hotel, okay? And she said something, I can't find it, I was looking through my Twitter, and she said something about needing to call the hotel manager to put her in this dress. So I was like, well, what's this dress? So I went to go look at this dress, right? And it's basically like, you know that gold ribbon that you put on your Christmas tree? It's basically that just wrapped around her. That's what it looks like. I can't even show it on here, okay? Because it's, do you remember the one time that I was talking about bathing suits? I can't remember whose bathing suit I was talking about. I think I was talking about Tana Mojo in a bathing suit, and I said it was a promiscuous bathing suit. Oh my Lord. Everybody came for me. They're like, promiscuous bathing suit. Oh, does it jump from one person to the next? I was like, okay, obviously, I got the word wrong. It's not promiscuous bathing suit. But anyway, Nikita Dragun looked fantastic in this dress. It was this gorgeous gold ribbon dress, okay? But this was what I'm confused about. So I'm like reading the Twitter, and Nikita Dragun is in this hotel in Los Angeles. I'm like, well, she looks pretty good. And I'm like, what's she doing tonight, right? You know? So I go over to her Instagram, and she's over on her Instagram, and she's with her parents. And she's like, I love my parents so much, or something like that. I'm like, oh, well, she must be in LA. Her parents live in LA, okay? Now, I had just seen this whole fiasco with the D'Amelios and all these people that they went to the Bahamas, you know, for New Year's Eve. And people were not having it. They were saying this isn't safe, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff, right? Okay. So James Charles even posted all these pictures of him being at his house in Los Angeles because people were speculating that he was in the Bahamas with the D'Amelios. Did y'all see these pictures? James looked a little bitter that he had to take these pictures. So anyway, so I'm like, okay, so Nikita, she's hanging out in Los Angeles tonight, right? Well, the next thing I know, I see this tweet, and it's about Nikita, it was maybe the next day or something like that, Nikita being in the Bahamas with the D'Amelios. And I'm like, well, I thought she was in Los Angeles with her parents, and she was spending New Year's Eve at home with her parents. I'm so confused, right? So then I go over to Nikita's Instagram, and she's got some picture, it being, oh, I think it's her and that Larry guy, Larry. He's like the most popular YouTuber in the world, and I can't care enough to pronounce his name. Larry, I don't know. It don't matter, okay? In 2 years, nobody will know who he is anyway, but trust, they'll still be watching my videos. But anyway, Larry, they're at a drag show outside, and they're tipping people. And Nikita Dragun's, and I'm like, oh, I know this bar. Okay, it's in Miami. Water so, ow, my God, I cut my finger the other day. I should have tried to snap it. Damn it, Janet. Anyway, water so clear, you can see to the bottom. $100,000 cars. Nikita's already got one. Woo! Anyway, okay, so they're at this drag show outside, right? And I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, ain't got no tutti frutti, get on the floor if you got that booty, woo! I like to kick with my Uggs. Okay, so I'm 50 and I like to kick. So, listen, these boots right here, these Ugg boots, I'm 50 and I like to kick. Basically, you see how when you get older, you don't just get right up a chair, you have to kind of roll up off a chair. See what I mean? Girl, listen, okay? You don't just go back, you have to kind of roll up sideways into the chair. That's what you do when you're older like me, okay? I mean, it may have a little bit to do with the fact that I got a little pushing on my cushion or cushion on my pushing, but don't you even worry about that, okay? By the way, I'm coming back to TikTok so strong. I've been writing down my TikToks and scripting them out. Just ideas. McDonald's is one of them. I think what I'm going to start doing is doing rants on my TikTok. So it'll be like rant number 1, McDonald's. Are y'all ready for that? Y'all ready for this? Da, da, da. So you have to come over there and see it. Okay. Woo! So I'm like, now Nikita was at this hotel. Unless the hotel was in the Bahamas and she was just FaceTiming her parents or something. I don't know. But was Nikita in Los Angeles and then she flew to the Bahamas and then she flew to Miami? Girl, she spent New Year's Eve on a plane. What? That hurt my thumb. That don't seem like no New Year's Eve, Nikita. I'm just saying, okay? You wore that dress for nobody but yourself. So anyway, I don't know what she did on New Year's. It's maybe she'll let us know in a video. She can't post a video to save her life. What happened? No, Tati. No. What was the last time Gabriel Zamora posted a video? Hold on a second. Let's see. Gabriel Zamora. Okay, Gabriel, probably just yesterday, 3 weeks ago. And then before that, 2 months ago. When's the last video that Nikita Dragun posted? Let's see. Nikita Dragun. 1 week ago. Holiday ASMR. Who'd care? Oh, I thought that was Glitter Forever 17 on there. Nikita Morphe reveal 1 month ago. They don't ever post videos. They're not real beauty gurus. They're just not. What they are is they're like YouTubers that make makeup now and they just are on TikTok or something. I don't know. It's gonna be a sad day in hell when this TikTok dies. Y'all know what I'm talking about? So anyway, that was Nikita Dragun on the New Year's. She got a lot of flack for that. I don't know enough about it to care. Hey girl, how you doing, Nikita? Anyway, I will say this. Does the girl unmask? Does she wear a face? I haven't seen her. If she has, I haven't seen a picture of it. I always see her in dresses that have less material on them than a face mask. But if she owns a face mask, I haven't seen it, but I could be wrong. So anyway, all right, let's get into the real drama today, which is about RawBeautyKristi. Well, first of all, we're going to talk about Shane Dawson getting married in just a second, okay? But before we get into all that, we're going to talk about RawBeautyKristi. So, RawBeautyKristi, God love her. Now, I didn't see this, okay? Somebody sent me, let me give a shout out to the person that sent it to me. April, I love you so much. So, April tweeted out something to the effect of, oh, the comments from RawBeautyKristi fans to you are so nice. And I'm like, what is she talking about? Now, y'all know I think that toxics roll Twitter at times, right? So I don't try to spend my life on the Twitter, okay? But I'm going to be real active in 2021 on the Twitter and the Instagram and the TikTok. Get ready, okay? And I got a project like nobody's business coming June 1st of 2021. I'm so excited about it. Okay. But anyway, so I'm like, what is she talking about? So I go look to RawBeautyKristi saying, hold on a second, what are my reading glasses? Damn it, Janet. Okay. I can't reach around myself. The reach around. Oh, family friendly. Okay. So, Kristi tweets out. Are you ready? I wanted to share one of my favorite channels. I'm going to have to screenshot this for later. Okay. I wanted to share one of my favorite channels with you all, Peterisms. And I was like, oh my God. You may know Peter through his drama commentary channel, but this is much different. He reads daily meditations, and it's so thought-provoking and helpful. Wow, this hit hard. She posted my video, wow, this hit hard. And it means so much to me. Well, first of all, then she went on to say something about the lack of editing on every channel. Emotions and introspection really help me when I'm in my own head. I thought you might like it too. And so many people underneath here, you guys, were just so gracious. Like Deirdre said, Peter Monn is the best. His vlogs, Peterisms, they have actually changed my outlook on life. I can be very negative and obsessed about little things. And he has really helped me live in the moment and be grateful. Thank you for shouting him out. K Fresh said, I watch every single one of Peter Monn's 6 channels, and Peterism is definitely my favorite. He's helped me more than he even knows over the years. Lacey said, Peter Monn is truly an earth angel. He has helped me through so much. I always say I hope he knows just how loved he is. You guys, this means so much to me. It's just comment after comment after comment in this thread. And, you know, it's interesting because I've had a lot of people tell me that I should get rid of my Peterisms channel, my BookTube channel, and whatever, and focus time on my drama channel to, like, make it finer editing and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, you know what? Listen, I am what I am. I am what I am and what I am. Anyway, I know who I am, okay? I'm not a world's greatest editor in the world. Most of the time, y'all know, I'll say, there's a picture of Shane Dawson, and all you get is the leaf off my plant because I forget to include it, right? I know who I am. I know what I am, okay? But, you know, I like sitting down. You know, people always say to me, and how do you sit and just press record and do 30-minute, like, just one cut? I'm like, I don't know. I just like to talk. I have always liked to talk, you know? But that channel, Peterisms, where I literally sit down and I just read meditations from daily affirmation books. There, I have my books right over there, ready. Do you see on the couch? Ready for my next video where I read them. That channel, it means so much to me. Like, that and my vlog channel are literally my heartstone. And when I started YouTube, you know, it was about just hearing people tell their stories and share their life experiences and things like that. And I felt like it was so relatable. And that's always what I wanted to do on YouTube. This channel is so much fun for me because, you know, I get to flip fans and be funny and give my opinion about things and whatever. And it gets a little deep over here sometimes. And I have so much fun interacting with you guys over here and trying to make you laugh. That channel is definitely not for that, you know? It's where I share mistakes that I've made in my life and things I've gone through and how I've grieved and how I got sober and how I wake up every single day trying to be the best version of myself. It's never gotten a lot of views. It's always stuck at about 500 or 600 views. My vlog is the same, you know. My vlog for 3 years has been stuck at about 3,000 views a day, which means some people come and some people go. And I'm totally fine with that, you know. But I love those channels. When I get stopped on the street, which rarely ever happens, people always say to me, I love your Peterisms channel, please don't ever stop it. And I won't. I will never stop that channel. And in fact, I posted on my Instagram and on my Twitter that I have a huge project coming June 1st, like I just said, in 2021. And that project is coming to be announced on my Peterisms channel. So you have to stay tuned over there. Anyway, the last couple days the last 2 days, I've gotten quite a few views on that channel because of Kristi shouting me out. So Kristi, thank you so much. She's actually commented on those videos over there a couple times. And I'm like, oh my God, Kristi watches this channel. Like, it just means so much to me. So Kristi, thank you so much for that. I want to say I really, really appreciate it. And if you don't know, I started a new channel a couple months ago called Peter Does Stuff. And I originally thought it would be where I just did like DIYs and short little videos and stuff like that. But I really think that what I want it to be now is just like not a vlog really, but just an insight into my life, little just things here and there. And I made a commitment that I'm gonna start posting over there 3 to 4 times a week. And I actually just filmed a video today on there because I left out the cleaning supplies that I bought at the Dollar Tree I did a Dollar Tree haul for that channel. And so I did this video called What's Under My Sink to show the cleaning supply. And it ended up becoming this very emotional video story time where I'm like sitting on the kitchen floor crying about a very emotional story in my life. So I'm loving that channel as well, and all the support has been fantastic. I just want to say thank you so much for that. Okay, so let's get into the drama. Thank you, Kristi. That was really a big part of the drama for me today because I was like, oh my God. It's so nice, you know, when anybody notices you positively or shouts you out positively. I think on any platform, it's really, really nice, right? So really, don't you think all these people should be thanking drama channels because we do it on a daily basis? No, I'm joking. You know, but when it's for something like that like, you know, my Peterisms channel, it means so much to me. I don't even, like all of my channels, people ask me like, what's your favorite channel? And I'm like, well, my booktube channel is my, you know, like passion. And I just read 100 books. I've already read 5 books this year so far. And, you know, like I love that with everything, you know, and my vlog is my heartstone where I tell my stories, and the review channel, I just have so much fun over there, you know, and this channel I have so much fun, and this has just always been my home over here, you know, and my new channel is where I get to just totally be myself 100, you know, in every aspect of just sitting on the couch or being outside drinking coffee or whatever. And, you know, and then my Peterisms channel it's basically a conversation that I would have with my best friend driving around in the car. And I think that's why it's so meaningful to me. So anyway, all right, let's get into the drama. All the drama that is to be had. Kristi, thank you so much. You are phenomenal beyond belief. Okay, so I wanted to talk about, I saw this on the Beauty Guru Reddit, but after I had seen it on Instagram. So Shane Dawson posted this picture. Hold on a second. Let me get to my receipts. The receipts! Whitney! Whatever you want. So, okay. So, he posted this receipt. And this receipt. I mean, he didn't post a receipt. He posted this picture of, here, I'll put it up here for you. And it says, Rylan just won Husband of the Decade with this. And it is a Super Mario Brothers, like, stand-up video game thing. Okay. Very nice. And then you go to the next one, and it says, it plays The Simpsons. I'm gonna cry and then explode. And so it shows them playing, I think that's Ryland actually, his hands in the picture. He's over there playing. And then it says, cruising to USA, God, I feel old. And it's like him playing Grand Theft Auto, or I don't know any of those games. I don't play the video games, okay? Listen, okay? I tried to go and buy my husband. I said I went to the store, right? The store, just the store. I just went up straight to the general store. No, I went into the Best Buy, and I was like, yeah, I need to buy one of those. And this is, I swear to God, you guys, I'm so dumb. Sometimes I get words wrong all the time. Y'all know that, right? I said, I need one of those Nintendo Quidditches. And the guy looks at me and he goes, you mean a Switch? And I said, no, I think it's called a Quidditch. And he goes, I think that's from Harry Potter. I go, oh, you're right, it is. I'm like, I am such an idiot. So then I'm talking to my husband. My husband's like, I don't want one of those whatever games are. I'm not going to play any of all that. So anyway, okay, so then if you go over to the Beauty Guru Reddit, before I get into the rest of my receipts, hold on a second. The receipts, Whitney. Oh, hold on, that's Messenger. We don't need to get into that. I'm getting into all kinds of things. Okay. Did Shane and Ryland get married? People are questioning. They're like, oh my God. So then someone said, oops, looks like he just clarified that they're not married yet, but basically are. So if you go back over to the pictures, here, let me put the picture up of Shane. And he says, and no, of course it's the, you know, no, you don't have to buy my merch. I don't know why Shane Dawson thinks it's funny, cute, or hilarious, or come on, focus on, thank you, to do these like up real close screenshots of himself. I don't think it's funny or cute, but anyway, maybe he does. Maybe his fans do. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. He said, and no, we aren't married yet. I just call him my husband because he pretty much is. Haha. Okay, sorry for my 32-year-old excitement over old games. Carry on. So, yeah, I mean, this is a thing people have done for years, right? Like, I think it's honestly, and I could be completely wrong because I'm gay, so I don't really know from a gay point of view. But like, back in the day, I would hear like, a lot of my like gay friends refer to their boyfriends as husbands and stuff like that. You know, like my husband this, anyway. So, but that was kind of like really before that marriage equality existed, you know. I don't really hear as much of that today. So, but I don't know. That was back in the day, and, you know, people would kind of make jokes about it. You know, even be somebody that like you dated for 3 days, and you're like, is that your husband? We did. We got in back in the day. We let each other have it. Okay. And then he put, sorry, last one. He always says that. Sorry, last one. Sorry, last one. Could somebody just take Instagram away from Shane Dawson and teach him? Okay. It has Mario 64. It's just cringe. And he's always like, sorry, last one. I'm just really excited about the slimes. The thing is, okay, when people are like, you're so mean, no. I know Shane Dawson's not like this, okay? I've interacted with the man. The man doesn't act like he's 12. The man acts like he's 32. I've interacted with him, okay? This, sorry, last one. Like, I've never, I've had many conversations with this man, okay? I've never had a conversation with him where he's like, oh, sorry, He never acts like that. I've never heard him act like that or be that. So I know that that is just total, I don't know, this put on that he puts out there for his audience. And I just think it's, I don't think it's an attractive look. I don't like it. You know, it's just, that's just me. It's my opinion! Damn glasses! Okay, so that was that. But let's go over the Beauty Guru Reddit because somebody brought up something and I was like, ooh, that's kind of an interesting thought. I never thought of it that way. Oh, I keep on going into the messenger. Okay. So someone said, I'm pretty sure their wedding will be Shane's big comeback to YouTube. So I say, not married yet. And I was like, you know, I hadn't thought of that actually. And then somebody said, wow, this could be it. And somebody else said, ooh, that's a good prediction. And then somebody else said, that makes me sad, to be honest. A small part of me hoped he'd have it privately and learn that he doesn't need fame and maybe mature and reflect, but like, I'm also a dumbass. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about this, right? And I'm like, well, if Shane wanted to make a return, okay, and he wanted to do it in a way that he knew would kind of shut up the haters for a little bit, at least for the beginning of his comeback, and he wanted to do it in a way that would like get his fans to sing his praises again, so he could come back on a high note. coming back on either wedding planning or on the wedding footage itself, yes, would be a very positive way to do that, because a lot of drama channels would make videos, but they would just say Shane got married, right? Like they wouldn't, most of us wouldn't come out and be like, whatever, whatever, whatever. Because what is there to say about that? There's no drama in that. You know, he just got married, and congratulations to that, right? I have to believe in my heart of hearts that there would be a conversation between, I kind of really, I don't know. I really want to believe that Shane wouldn't do that. Like, I can tell you, between my husband and I, if that conversation, like, let's just say if the tables were turned, he would say, we're not going to use a private moment like that we're just not going to do that. Like, and given maybe where you were a year ago, that would have been appropriate to, like, post our wedding, but maybe not right now. Like, this is private. Unless he gets married 2-3 years down the road and he's been back on YouTube for a while or whatever. I just, you know, it'll be interesting to me if that is the move he makes. And if it is, then Ryland's very much in that too, you know, in that decision-making process of allowing that. And maybe that's what they think that their next move should be made. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I guess I feel kind of really, like, split back and forth. Let's see what else it says underneath here, because I didn't read this whole thread. Someone said, I don't think it's very common for engaged couples to call themselves husband or wife or whatever. I mean, if they did, good on them, but I don't see it. Someone said, yeah, this. Just after a year of being engaged, I got so tired of being asked about wedding dates. Someone said, I'm so sorry your wedding got canceled. Oh, she talked about her wedding getting canceled. Someone said, I can vouch for this from personal experience. Talking about, I don't think it's very common. And someone said, yes, I second that. I did that, and I know people who did as well. I mean, I don't know if it's like a gay community thing or not, but I have to tell you, I've known a lot of gay couples that have referred to each other as husbands when they weren't married. Many. I mean, I'm not just making this up. Like, I mean, I know many that have done that. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Someone said, probably not. Maybe I feel like it's common for fiancés to call each other husband or wife before trying the knot. But I don't know a lot of husbands and wives that do it. But someone said, I think it's an intentional slip up to get people talking. I don't think it's intentional. Someone said, I called my ex-boyfriend hubby often. Hubby is different, I think. It's not unheard of. I mean, probably not, though. I called my husband when we weren't married yet, just because it's easier and I felt like we were already married. My stupid battery died, and then I almost pushed my ring light over. Okay. Someone said, oh, hold on a second. I can't read without my reading glasses. But then they reflect in the light. See, so I have to take them off and on. Someone said, nope, he said in the next slide or a few slides after that he just calls him that. Someone said that font just makes it more annoying. Goes on and on. Someone said, did he install it in his beauty room? Someone said, who TF would want to play Mario on an arcade cabinet? And why would you want modern Mario? Okay, I don't know about all that because I don't play video games. Someone said, when will he stop posting? Doesn't he realize he's canceled for eternity? Someone said, unfortunately, his superfans and loyals don't see it that way, and because they don't, he won't. Someone said, maybe my comment sounded harsh, but it blows my mind how some people think he should come back, and then they say some very harsh words. And then this goes back and forth, you guys, and then it takes off into the whole really dark side of all of that. Someone said, Mario World is not meant to be played on an arcade. Okay, they go back and forth about all of this. Someone said Jeffree Star wannabe. Honestly, that was the first thing that I thought of when I saw this, okay, was Jeffree Star's arcade room. And it doesn't look like a real, I mean, it doesn't matter, right? But it doesn't look like when you go into, like, what was that castle that we used to play at that they had at the mall? It was called something Castle. But anyway, like, those games are, like, big and, you know, thick. Big and thick. Family friendly. I like my games big and thick. My tricks, too. No! Family friendly. Okay. Someone said, nah, he wouldn't get married without being able to monetize it. He'll probably make a five-part documentary for it, and then will be when he comes back. Someone said, I wish Shane would just go away. You know, okay, I really believe one of two things will happen. I really believe after reading this, like, this is like one of those small threads that, like, kind of, like, gets in my ear, and then, like, it sticks with me, and I'm like, oh, there's some truth to this. This will either be Shane's comeback, like, this has been decided for a while that this is how they're going to do it. And that's why, because to me, there almost kind of seems like a calm about Shane Dawson right now, that he's kind of just, like, posting Instagram things here and there, getting people used to it, blah, 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 whatever. I don't believe that he's going to come back and do any kind of video talking about the accountability in his life that he needs to take, or, you know, how he has offended the masses that put money in his pocket to afford him the lifestyle that he's had for 13 years. I don't think that he'll come back and do that. I don't think he'll talk about, you know, it's not just to me talking about being a changed person or making an apology. It's about what led you to feel like you needed to make an apology. What do you feel like you did wrong? And how have you grown from that as a person? Who do you want to be today? Since you obviously don't want to be that because you've apologized for it, then who do you want to be today? How have you gotten to that point? What learning experiences did you have? You know, what changes have you made in your life? Not just I'm a changed person, but I don't know who that, like, one of the things that really irritates me is when people say, and if listen, if you can screenshot it, and I said it in the past, I probably said it at some point or another, okay? But when people say, I don't know who that person is, like, that bothers me, right? Because, like, you were that person at one point. So take a look at who that person was. Take a look at who you are now. Take a look at who you want to be going forward and learn from that. And then show that to your audience, okay, that is stuck by your side, your super fans, that have bought your palettes, okay, that have bought your expensive merch, that continue to buy your merch, okay, and continue to afford you to have the life. I mean, to be able to just, let's just think about this for a second, okay? This man that has been supposedly canceled, people say, right, is living on a ranch in the middle of California, okay? A ranch. Like several house, I mean, Ryland's podcast is over there, and he is living on this ranch posting about getting a video game because his husband, boyfriend, whatever, fiance bought for him, and he hasn't worked in like almost a year, you guys. He hasn't posted a video or done anything in all of that time, right? Can most of you out there say that you are able to have that life and the cars they have and the house they have and all that kind of stuff and just be able to lay around on it? Can you say that? That's where I feel like Shane Dawson does owe it to his audience a little bit, to say, wow, thank you for bringing it to my attention. I don't want to be that person today. You know, I want to continue to grow. We all need moments and opportunities for growth and opportunities for change, you know? But I think that Shane will either do one of two things. I think that he will either come back, and it will be with this wedding planning or whatever. And I think this is how it'll happen first. I think Ryland will introduce it on his channel first and start talking about wedding planning, which it's funny that to me that Ryland hasn't talked about that at all, because, you know, Ryland did this huge like room remodel, which I liked that video, honestly. And so he talked about like an interior decorating, which means he's very involved in the wedding planning of this. Unless they're going to do like a small destination wedding or something, which I don't know that I think is a horrible idea for anybody. We did a destination wedding and I loved it. So that's just my 2 cents about it. But anyway, but we were married in Las Vegas, Nevada, baby, at the Cosmopolitan Hotel. So anyway, but, you know, I think that they'll feed it out on Ryland's channel first, and he'll do like a wedding planning video, and then Shane, I don't know, maybe put up the footage of it, and maybe it won't be Shane talking a lot, it'll just be the footage of them, you know, planning their wedding, maybe that's the documentary that's coming out, you know, and then a lot of people won't be able to be real negative about it and say a lot of horrible stuff, because who's going to come out and say horrible stuff about Shane Dawson getting, I mean, yes, the people that, the keyboard warriors and all that kind of stuff, but most people are going to try to keep it classy enough. I think most drama channels aren't going to come out and say anything other than congratulations, Ryland and Shane. I mean, what is there to say that's negative about a moment like that, right? And why would we do that? So it makes it interesting if that is what he chooses to come back on. What would you guys think about that? Or I think that they won't post anything about their wedding at all, other than just like a picture on Instagram, and it'll just say, we're married, you know, thank you, or whatever. It'll be very simple and classy like that. But I don't know, which one do you think is better? Let me know in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.